Well, let me understand this, because maybe it's me. I'm funny. I'm funny how? Funny like a clown?
Oh.
I amuse you? I make you laugh?
No.
How am I funny? What do you mean funny? I only expect one thing from you guys. I want you to protect this case with your lives.
But what's in it?
Never mind what's in it. You protect this case with your lives.
But when do we open it?
If you don't want to be swimming with the fishes, I suggest that you wait until I tell you to open it.
What?
Stop with the buts. Protect this case with your lives. I'll tell you when to open it.
Can I say one thing? Welcome to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling Halloween Special.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is brought to you by Modern Home Products, the makers of MHP, Phoenix, and Profire Grills, Cherry Delight, Native American Tourism of Wisconsin, Awesome Shrimp and Seafood, Healthy Homegrown Wisconsin Potatoes, No Name Butcher Quality Meats, Sundrop Soda, The Oneida Nation, Glorious Malone Fine Sausage, Henning's Award-Winning Cheese, Golden Home Ultra Thin Pizza Crusts, and by Lashbro Aerial Images.
Hey, welcome to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin'.
I'll tell you what, we are up in the North Woods of Wisconsin. We
Yes.
are just about 15 miles, 13 miles north of Tomahawk, Wisconsin. And what's just above us a couple miles?
13 miles north would be Minocqua.
Minocqua.
Oh,
Minocqua is
yes.
just north of us. We're on Highway 51. It's a great location. We are at the Bonnie and Clyde Gangster Park. And you go to gangsterpark.com, by the way, gangsterpark.com. We're going to have a great time here today. But before we talk to that gangster guy next to us, Mr. Clyde,
Yeah.
Mr. Clyde today,
Yes.
what are you going to do?
Hey, I'm going to do some, you know, when you think of Bonnie and Clyde,
Yep.
what do you think they would go out and have, like a nice steak?
Something like that.
Yeah, well, you're wrong.
Right?
Yeah,
Isn't
you're
that true?
wrong. Beans and rice, man.
Beans and rice.
Beans and rice. And there's a little thing on the beans and rice, man. In fact, even before I get started, I'm going to...
Well, you know what's really great is everything you see is red beans and rice when it comes to Bonnie and Clyde, but the true story is they
Yeah.
lived down in Texas, and every time when they were on the lam and they were driving, they would drive 400 to 500 miles a day, which is unheard of in the 30s, just to get away from the police. And then they'd go rob and shoot somebody, and then they'd go 500 miles, but they would call home to mom and say, red beans and cabbage. Red beans and cabbage. And that was the sign they were coming home. Mom in Texas would make red beans and cabbage, but everything along the way got to red beans and rice. So that's what we're doing today.
Boy, guys, we're bringing authenticity here,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I got 3 cups of water in here. I've got 3 cups of rice in this. Okay, now I'm going to add some seasoning.
Before we get started, Freddie said make sure we keep an eye on that case.
Okay,
You heard me.
Yeah.
I did.
So you got
Oh,
what?
look at his eye, man.
I know.
Easy, Pete.
You know,
Oh,
You
man.
watch it.
his wife always tries to remember what color eyes he has, and I always say red. Okay, I'm sorry.
All right, I got some sausages in here.
Yep,
Got
yep.
a little oil base on that. Once that gets cooking,
You bet.
then you start to add the kitchen sink. I got some Creole seasoning, gumbo seasoning here. And I like using it quite a bit because we're going to really add some flavor to this. A little hot sauce.
Dirty it up.
Dirty it up,
Dirty
man.
it up.
We've got dirty rice. Got dirty rice. We got dirty rice. A little cumin. I love cumin. I'm overdoing it on
Yeah, a
cumin.
good earthly flavor.
It does, man. Cumin is good on anything.
Clyde, are you a cook?
I'm admiring the work of Merrill here.
Then get your eyes checked too, Clyde.
All right, and I got some herbs. A little bit of oregano in there. A little bit of thyme. Gonna mix it up. Want to put that right on the top of the
I
grill
think
there.
there's
the
a
grill
sack
mitts.
of herbs right down here, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
I like cooking with those a lot better. Makes me more calm. But then I forget things. There you
All
go,
right.
sir. Place it on there
So
for
a
me,
little
okay?
dirty rice. Oh my gosh.
I work out on those every day.
Holy
That's what keeps me
schmackers.
so much in shape here. That's what
We'll
I like.
get that dirty rice going, won't we? So Clyde, since 2011, is that when you started working on up here?
2011 is when Bonnie and Clyde's was established.
Yeah.
Not knowing what it was going to become. And it's been a fun adventure for me and my girlfriend Bonnie.
Yep.
And
That'd
here-
be Bonnie and Clyde.
Bonnie and
Right,
Clyde.
Yep.
right, exactly, exactly.
The theme of our park here, and We're
Well, you got a one-of-a-kind Bonnie and Clyde museum.
Yeah, it's on there. Amazing.
And you got a behind us here and behind this beautiful building, there's a beautiful bar here and a bar upstairs.
the 1934 saloon is in the lower level, and the hideout bar is upstairs. It's usually where you'll find Bonnie hanging out upstairs.
Yeah.
That's great.
And then behind the building are two different stages. So what you do is you host special events. And when we talk about going to gangsterpark.com, you actually hold special events throughout the summer so far, music and bands and things like that.
Yeah, we've been known for the Tomahawk Fall motorcycle event. That's been our big event.
Sure.
And,
That's huge.
So we fill up the place with motorcyclists and non-motorcyclists,
Yep.
and people come here to have a good time and make noise is my favorite saying. So, bang, bang.
Bang, bang, make noise.
I love it.
But what you can do is you can book events. You can have a gangster wedding. So if we got folks
Love
out there wanting a gangster wedding, you got to go to gangsterpark.com. Go see Clyde over here, and Bonnie and Clyde will set you up at a one-of-a-kind place, and it's really a great time. It really is. But I think Merrill has to finish his beans.
I do have to finish my beans, sir.
Let's get some of the
Let's
stuff
throw
out of the
everything
way.
on here. Okay, you ready?
I was ready, buddy.
We got some red beans. You know where I'm going to pour them right in this pan here.
That's what I would do.
Guys, we got,
Yeah,
still
make
got
a
red
mess.
beans.
Make a mess, Merle.
All right, okay.
Let's get rid of some of
You
this
got
other
there.
stuff for you too, buddy.
Got it, you got it, you got it.
You just come over by me, just shove me out of the way. I'm
You
just
got it.
a,
We got a little celery, we got a little pepper, we got a little onion there.
the Trinity.
The Trinity.
You gotta have the Trinity, right, Freddie?
Yep, that are the
Always
three
say
sisters.
so.
Yep. There's three brothers here need the Trinity.
All right. Well, I can just throw that right on there. We got
So-
some sausage, we got some shrimp on there.
I want to put a little plug in for awesomeshrimp.com.
Sure.
That's some gorgeous awesomeshrimp.com. They deserve only the best, Bonnie and Clyde.
They
And looks
do.
like you got some little smokies going on
Oh,
there
we
too.
got some stuff going on here.
you lost
So we're
one.
just gonna mix it all up together.
Squeeze a
That'd be
little
good.
lemon on top of there, Mr.
Yeah,
Morrell, shall we?
please.
Hold on now. Hold
I
on.
like this. This is a good exercise program. You know, I haven't had exercise like this.
Drizzle a
in
little
long time.
oil over the top. Watch
You
your
gotta
tongues.
need
Watch your
that.
tongues.
Go. All
A little
right.
oil over the top of that. I'm gonna splack a little garlic on there.
Yes, please. You gotta have garlic.
Gotta have garlic. Let's just
garlic.
spark
Plenty of
another little
garlic.
garlic. Oh, watch your
Oh man, oh man.
little Worcestershire,
Hey,
maybe.
let's go for it. Let's go for it. Don't stop
Tabasco.
now.
Where's the Tabasco?
Don't stop now.
All right. How about a little Grandma Hazel?
Okay,
There you go.
there you go. Ooh-wee. All right, that's the icing on the cake. Good old Grandma, I like this already. I
I
think
got-
we could just
I don't think
fry
we need
this
that
up
shrimp,
and eat
do we?
that, that's for sure. All right. We
So
got a
Merrill,
nice
you're gonna
oil
get
base.
that. You're gonna get that on the grill mat and get that baby
Yes,
going
I
here.
am, sir. Right behind me.
So you got fresh squeezed lemonade.
Fresh squeezed lemonade has been a new thing with a lot of Jack Daniels this summer.
Oh, yes.
There's a man.
My type of place,
For the
man.
non-drinkers, just straight lemonade. And we even added ice cream to our venue this year. And we've been working with some nonprofit organizations to come in and do some great food. And I would love to have these guys come back and sort of provide some wonderful food for the people that come to Bonnie and Clyde.
Well, we'd love to do that. We'd absolutely love to
Yeah.
do that. Well, couldn't Freddie come along and play some
Freddie's
music?
coming.
I would love to have Fast Freddy. He was my favorite school teacher back in Toronto, Wisconsin.
Jeez.
Favorite student too.
They even have their own little Gangster Park water, ladies and gentlemen. So they got
I
their
love
own
it.
Gangster Park water. You got some booze. What's that $400 bottle of booze back there next to the Tommy guns and stuff?
We have special edition Bonnie and Clyde. I think
Bourbon or something?
Bourbon, yeah.
Yeah, I would think so.
And it's
Oh,
a special edition that came out, and of course Clyde had to buy some, so we have that on display, and hopefully they can get a close-up picture of that today.
We will. We certainly will. Now I'm a little nervous, Clyde. Fast Freddy, side dish Freddy, we call him.
You watch out.
He won't tell us what's in that case. That makes me nervous.
You just keep an eye on it.
Okay.
That's what you do.
Here we go. Good friends of ours. Good
Yeah.
friends of ours. No, years ago we did the. There was the El Capone roast.
right.
And the El Capone roast, when Merrill and I first got started several years ago, that was the hot thing in meat departments was making El Capone roast and sell it. And we actually made the awesome Austin.
That's right, using veal.
Mike Austin is a good friend of ours who did Farm Reports. Was on a different station that we were on for years. He was a great guy. But I'm going to try to repeat that.
It's going to be interesting.
Well, you know what I was going to do is I was supposed to bring a bag along.
You do what?
Here's what's going to happen.
Okay.
It's gonna splatter, I know.
Can you use a Tommy gun?
Yeah, maybe.
but-
Okay, so that's a beautiful Black Angus flank steak from our good friends at Oneida, exploreoneida.com, by the way. And we're going to make a nice little roast. And
Pound it, come on.
Freddie,
get
just
your
remember one
frustration.
thing. It's not just for flank steak.
So what got you, have you always been
Talk a little louder.
fun with Bonnie and Clyde? Have you always been a fan of Bonnie and Clyde?
Have
I
you
won't
always
say
been a
fan, but-
gangster? Go ahead, talk, Clyde.
But Bonnie and Clyde, I just became, to name the park up here, we had to come up with a name, and I fell in love in Bonnie and Clyde because of the Ford vehicles that were so
Sure.
fast, and I love my Fords, and
That's awesome.
Bonnie and Clyde were lovers. And
How come
they
you got a Cadillac Escalade then?
You never know about Clyde.
At least I got a Ford Explorer. All right, so here's what we're doing. We're taking our flank steak,
All right,
and I know this is a long segment here, but this is going to be worth it.
it's going to be good.
It's going to be really, really good. One more time.
That's the noise.
Yeah. Oh, that's
You
right.
allowed to make some noise!
Right.
Make some noise!
They did a good job.
Not too
on
bad,
that,
not too bad, not
man.
too bad. So here's what we're going to do.
All right.
All right, so we got some nice little hard salami.
Yep.
Italian.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
this is
yeah, yeah,
good.
yeah,
This is
boy, I'll
good.
tell you
It's got
what.
a lot of meat on it.
When you're talking about the, what kind of roast is this again? El
Al
Capone.
Capone.
Yeah, the Capone roast. Al Capone roast, yeah.
Yep.
And we're going to put some pepperoni on there. This is going to be well worth the time that we're
It
spending
is.
on there.
It is. The flavor is just phenomenal.
Heck, we did
And
pretty
something
good
to do
here,
at home.
didn't we?
You can even do it without pork if you don't want to use the beef on there if you'd like to.
Well, they don't have round steak like they used to, but round steak would work probably
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yep.
But it called for flank steak. Okay, we got
No,
that.
that's true. You don't see the big round steaks that you use.
Mozzarella.
Got the cheese. Yeah.
So you're not open every day of the week. You're not open 7 days a week, but you're open for special events.
This is a fun place to go. We have like special events. We're hoping to open up more and more all the time. Getting staff to help out to make more events for next year. We have a big car show, the Summer Nationals in July, and we're hoping to have many weekends of music. And it's just every year we keep adding on. There'll be another building going up next summer, and hoping to have some weddings, gangster weddings.
Gangster
I
weddings.
like that.
Gangsterpark.com, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, now here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this
All right.
roast, and I'm gonna hold everything in.
Doing good.
We're gonna roll that baby right up.
Nice job.
Isn't that great?
Man.
If there's one thing I know how to do is roll them.
He does a pretty good job
He's
too.
gonna string us along.
So here's what we're gonna do.
All right.
I'm gonna wrap this up. Are we doing okay for timing, Mr. Timer? Or no. So what we need to do is I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna slop a little oil on there, some garlic on there, and season up and get the son of a gun on the grill.
There you go.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hey, welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling and the
Don't touch that
on
case.
there.
Freddie said don't touch that case, but keep an eye on it.
Watch
All
that
right, I
thing.
did a watch.
There's the
Watch it.
case. What's in that case? You're not gonna
You're
tell
not
us.
gonna tell. No. You just
I'll
keep
tell you
an
what,
eye.
I'll tell you what, Bonnie and Clyde were on the lamb. So what better thing to do but a beautiful, beautiful lamb center cut of steak. So we're gonna do lamb on the grill right now. This happens to be breadcrumbs. Al Capone's favorite dish was spaghetti.
Yes, it was.
But he had an oil base with ground walnuts, cheese, Parmesan cheese, and breadcrumbs as his base. It wasn't a normal red sauce. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna create his little seasonings but for our lamb because,
We're on the lamb.
and so are Bonnie and Clyde.
Right, right.
Doesn't
exactly.
doesn't Clyde look like he's been on the lamb for
He's
years?
been on the lamb for a long time, you can tell.
Okay, so what did I say? Parmesan cheese, walnuts, and breadcrumbs. We're gonna mix that together. We're gonna make it Sicilian style. We're gonna make a whole bunch of our pure Italian on top of that.
Nice.
And we're gonna add some red flakes over the top of that. And all we're simply gonna do is make a Sicilian style steak. That's with that beautiful lamb because Mad Dog Merrill and Fast Freddy are on the lamb.
Yes, we are.
And now it's time to put that on the grill, flop that baby there. That roast is looking good. El Capone did a great job with that.
I'd be proud of you. All right, come on, let's get the rice on there and stir that up.
We're gonna get that baby going too. I'm gonna get that, help you out there, Mr. Morrell. I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna take that. We're gonna take that rice, and we're gonna take that. Oh, here we go. I wonder, that rice turned out gorgeous, by the way.
Good job.
We're gonna get that stirred all up, and when we come back, we're gonna find out what's in that case, Freddie.
Well, just to make you happy.
We're gonna find out what's in that violin case. Bonnie and Clyde, right?
Oh, yes.
We're having a great time up here just above Tomahawk, Wisconsin, Highway 51, Gangster Park, gangsterpark.com if you would please. This is a great Halloween special because
Oh, yes.
what better way to spend it than at a gangster?
Have you been watching this case?
Okay, Freddie, can we?
I told you to watch
Please,
this
Freddie
case.
Dennis.
All right, all
Please,
right.
Freddie Dennis, may we open the case?
You may open.
I'll get rid of this sack of money here. That's your payroll today, sir.
See ya.
All right, what I got in there, Freddie?
Whoa!
Oh,
Bootleg cognac.
Freddie, you even got glasses, man. You're all right.
So 1918, 1919, 1920, World War I, in Paris, France, there was a captain who always rode in the sidecar. And what he did is they loved to drink, and of course in France they had cognac, so they would do the sidecars. They nicknamed the drink the sidecar, and that's what Mr. Merrill's doing here today.
That's exactly. I got some cognac in here. It's about 2 to 1 partial. I'm going to do this with on the cognac, and then I got some triple sec.
Slow down there, buddy. Slow down. Hold on now for
All
the
right.
rim. Hold on now. Now, so that's an orange liqueur.
Yes, it is.
Relax. That's an orange liqueur, and you got some cognac in there.
Yeah, yeah.
There's
yeah.
a little lemon on the rim and
right.
sugar here.
Okay, let me
'cause
put a
it's
little
a
juice
sweet
of lemon
tart.
in there. Oh, Freddie.
Freddie deserves a sidecar. He
Yeah.
worked hard today for his money.
He did. He
He
did.
did. So cognac, triple sec, which is an orange liqueur, and lemon.
Lemon.
Sugar on the rims with lemon on the
Yeah,
rim.
I wonder if I should put a little squeeze of orange in there too. Just for fun.
It's not a sidecar then.
Okay, I won't. I won't. Okay. 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 Here we go. Shake this baby up. I just want to make sure I got this on tight, you know what I'm saying? Holy cow, there you go. All right.
Oh, shake, shake, shake.
Shake, 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 shake. Shake, 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 shake. Want to put a couple ice cubes in there, Senor?
Absolutely.
Notice it was shaken, not stirred.
It is. You got her, Freddie boy.
Look at
So
that.
the original sidecar, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be delicious. Oh,
I'm
man.
going to sleep on the ride home, I'll tell you that.
You're walking, Freddie.
Normally with alcohol in the breath don't get in my car, but this will be an exception to the rule.
What do you think? Merrill?
So how's the lemon? How's everything else in there? Pretty good?
I like it.
The original sidecar.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, the sugar in the lemon.
Yeah, it really blends in really nice with it.
Well, it is. It's a solid drink. It's not like lemonade
No, it's like
there.
drinking a
Well,
shot
no,
of
I'm drinking
booze.
It's not
bourbon
like the
squirt,
fresh
sour.
lemonade they make at Gangster Park or the ice cream that they make at Gangster Park. And it certainly is not the $400 bottles of Bonnie and Clyde bourbon back there that you can come and have a shot of, I would assume. Book your dates here If you want a gangster wedding, if you want to have a special event to come this summer, look up gangsterpark.com and you'll learn all the great events that happen up here, all events you can attend. There's band, there's stages, there's music, there's food, special events. It's like a festival up north. It's a little Sturgis up north now and then.
That's great.
But everybody's invited at all special events, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be right back to wrap this baby up.
All
That
righty,
roast
buddy.
looks delicious. We're on the lamb today, and we got some gorgeous red beans and rice compliments at Bonnie and Clyde. Well, I'll tell you what, Clyde has a $350 bottle of bourbon in his hand. You can come enjoy that. Throw yourself a theme party at home for gangsters, or come to gangsterpark.com. It don't make a difference to us. Just have a great time. Enjoy yourselves, relax, be safe. Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin', thank you much.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Mad Dog and Barrel.
Thank
Hey.
you, Clyde.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is a production of Lashbro Visual Communications.